Welcome to the latest Watercolors Aquarium Gallery video brought to you from the Aquarium Rush Studios in Grand Rapids, Michigan. What are we talking about today, guys?
We're talking about root tabs.
Nice.
This is my personal preference for dosing in my tanks because for me, I don't have to think about it as much.
So wait, back up just a little bit. What we're talking about is fertilizing the substrate of a planted aquarium with root tabs.
Yes.
Okay. All the saltwater people just went, what? Oh.
Yeah, saltwater people wish they got things as easy as this to deal with.
Right. Okay, go ahead.
So I think the one that people are going to be most familiar with, you'll notice we do use this here,
Considerably.
is flourish tabs. The nice thing about it is a lot of plants don't really pull a lot of their nutrients from the water column, they pull it through the roots. So being able to, like things like Amazon swords,
Right.
I feel like this is almost essential for those types of plants because they will pull that stuff out so fast. So fast meaning like weeks, not hours, but...
A great way to know whether your plant is a strong root feeder or a strong water column feeder. How big are the roots? If they develop a big root system, they probably are looking for lots of nutrients. If they don't develop much of a root system, it's a good signal they don't care that much about nutrients.
Yeah. So this is a pretty comprehensive supplement. So this is basically a tab form of the Flourish fertilizer, like the liquid fertilizer. And so my methodology for this is I keep a lot of crypts in my tanks.
Yeah.
So about like every 6 weeks I will stick them in intervals, dependent on which tank it is, and then not think about it until my crypts tell me they need more.
Yeah. And you can definitely see that when they just slow down in growth a little bit, or maybe some of those older leaves aren't doing so well. All right, toss in another root tab and they'll pick right back up where they left off.
Quickly.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same with the crinomen here.
Yeah.
So it gets flourish tabs.
One of my favorite factors about this is if your plants are growing and using it, then it's fertilizer that can feed plants and won't feed algae. It's not going to go into the water column where it will dissolve over time, but if your plants are using it, those nutrients are really just for your plants, and that's pretty great to have.
So did you say factor? You said a factor for that? And you have Bacter. So is that a factor for Bacter or a Bacter factor? Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Yeah, what I have here is the ADA Bottom Plus, which basically what these little sticks do is replicate ADA Amazonia with some added minerals, but the nutrients in there, you can basically use it to turn your substrate and have it some of the same benefits that those soils have.
Nice.
And another really fun fact is this is actually designed for, so this is a condensed form of the ADA Amazonia. So as that soil starts aging out and it's losing some of the nutrients, this is designed specifically to add that back in.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
We get that question a lot of, well, how long does the soil last?
Right.
With this stuff, it sounds like as long as you want it to.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I don't know that we can say specifically, is this better or is this better? I think they both are going to help your plants grow.
I think they're both going to help your plants grow, and I think they might not exactly be like the same thing, because this is more designed to be like a supplement into your soil, where this is meant to like replenish the soil.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I think in practical terms, I don't know if that means they would be used differently or have different benefits, but this is a new product to me, so maybe in 2 months I'll have something to say about it more. I like it.
Yeah, definitely a planted aquarium staple.
Yeah.
So is there a reason, as far as you know, that you would use both?
I mean, if you have both water pulling like epiphytes, this might not be particularly useful for you, especially.
Well, no, I mean the flourish tabs and the ADA.
No, because I think these are dosing basically the same things.
Okay. Cool.
But I'm just speaking they were designed from a different mentality standpoint.
Sure.
So I don't know if that means in practice they get used slightly different by a plant.
Sounds like another science video.
Yeah. We're going to have to see if there's some way we can test efficacy or how much is being pulled up.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a way, but we can
have
think
some
about
ideas.
it. Yeah.
All right. Well, there we go. Flourish tabs, ADA
Bottom plus is
Bottom
what this
plus,
is called.
make those plants happy. Let's have lots of fun and keep those hands wet.